Hey all, we're back with the Stanley Parable, and, at the beginning of the game they ask you to set the clock. So I did. Put in 11:11, and then it comes up with, thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. I don't know, is it testing my honesty? A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. Oh, wow. I don't even have a way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Oh, alright. So I could have put, like, 3:30 a.m. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Do I have a favorite time? I don't know. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Aww. Alright, but I'll let you get back to the video game now. Okay, so let's see if we can get some more endings. We got a couple of the regular endings. Apparently there's a bucket you can get also. And I really need this bucket. I don't know why. I also need my headphones, so... You give me a sec, because I'm apparently unprepared, and I'll be right back with you.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Yes, he
Employee
was.
number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427, and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Alright, let's get on to... Welcome back. So, does this... Alright, if we have welcome back, I'm going to presume it's remembered the other endings we've done. Let's find out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Possible. Hadn't missed a memo before.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-worker.
Sorry, bro. What? Is this acting kind of glitchy today? What is going on in the background? Be my Valentine. Oh, this is just a disaster. What is going on here? Knowing your city. Interesting. Alright. This place is trashed. Can I go here? Nope. Those weren't open before, were they? Hey, look at that! Look at... What? What? Oh, well, yeah, you know, we got his...
New content? What does that mean?
Cool.
New content.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Hey, look, a random green phone. God, I wish I could read that stuff. It might be... Actually, it looks like script. Maybe in the narrator's script. Alright. 416... Why is 416 boarded up? That's a little sketchy. Are you an elevator? Whoa! Ooh. Ah, dark! I thought I was gonna go over to the other door, and I was plunged into darkness.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're welcome. I feel like I'm at Disney World.
The Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Wow.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Wow.
Well, this sounds delightful.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Oh, that's the... Okay, that's where we started. So that's the showroom, essentially. Alright, this is cool. This is more coffee. Coffee... Oh, coffee nut. I thought it said coffee mug. Not very creative. Oh, this looks hella sketchy. Are you... Is this safe? When's the last time this was inspected? Is that chipboard?
So far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Nobody sneeze. This chipboard will fall apart and we'll have no elevator.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or...
Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've
Yes.
never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it! Let's find a bucket.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
Yeah! Alright, let's get out of this rickety old elevator. Yikes. New content.
All right.
Uh...
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Yay! Ooh! Alright, so holding jump doesn't make me... I only get that many jumps, like, for the whole game? Do I have to stand in the... I have to be in the circle to jump. Alright, well... Let's use all my jumps. Yeah, alright! This is great. This is the kind of content I'm here for. Whew! My knees are getting sore. Ow. Ow. Okay, no more jumping. I'm too old for this. Aww. Aww. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Can I, like, reset the...
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Well, we'll go through here then. Oh! Another elevator? Oh, come on. I do not like elevators.
Goodness. Another elevator.
Yeah.
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Oh, please don't.
I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And, oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it.
Well, it's a little
I'm ready for
cleaner.
whatever it is.
It's at least got a butt shelf in case you get tired.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
Wow.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievement, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What
Wow.
quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
You do that,
It's
because
my
I
fault,
don't have
Stanley.
Twitter.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
It's
If
okay.
you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game? And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Yes.
No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
This guy's a little
What do
clingy.
you say, friend?
Alright, sure, let's do that. No bucket. Whoa, heyo. This is not... Well, that's a little weird. Can I go into the picture? I wonder if that picture is a clue to something. Well, can't get back in my little closet. It's either up the stairs or... Nope, it's up the stairs. Whew. Oldest copier ever. Did something break? I didn't break it. Whatever it was.
Stanley!
Oh, what is going
Come
on?
over here. In the vent.
In the
I want
vent?
to show you something.
I don't know if I want to go in the vent, though. What's this? Can I have it? It's called Sunset. Must be a trashy novel. Alright. What is it? Coffee and a screwdriver? Is that it? Oh, lordy! You want it? Alright. Whee! Ow. I hope I landed on something soft, like the narrator. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, here we are. No going back up there.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yeah.
It got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special, and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, man. Ah! Why are there so many drops? This reminds me of... In the 80s at Chuck E. Cheese, they had, like, this cheese maze. And it was kind of like this. It was under the main show stage. And you got in there with, like, 50 other disgusting, sweaty small children, which you were one of. And you were packed in this cheese maze. And God forbid there's a traffic jam because you're not getting out. Whew! Cheese maze. Wow, this is something. It's kind of medieval. And yet, modern. Is that a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the circle? Looks like a T-Rex head. Alright, well this is... Oh wow, look! Oh, this is nice.
I call it the Memory Zone.
Aww.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Wow.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I have a feeling that we all have a memory zone. Aw. Looks like I'm going to summer camp. Hello, flowers. And a picnic basket. Oh, look at that. Zone, sweet zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
2013. Wow. Aw, by the narrator. Aw, look, he's even got postcards. Is that the narrator? You have a terrier? Aw. Oh, look, there's Stanley working at his desk. Ha! Buy on Steam or download the free demo. Wow. The original remake. Floor's a little creaky, but that's alright. Indoors monthly. Yeah. Oh, look. Classic game box. Audience award. Eh! It's taped over The Last of Us. Oh, dear. 1951. Good times. Yeah, let's see what else is in here. It's kind of cool. Oh, it's their first dollar. You gotta save your first dollar. Smile because it happened. Wow, there is a lot. going on here? Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Wow. Touch grass. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Alright, well, hey, I like a good challenge. Beta. Wow. BAFTA. Nominee. BAFTA nominee. Video game release today. Oh, well, I guess that's coming soon attraction. Oh, it's Dead Stanley. You got another barn? In loving memory of little Stanley. Oh, it's a little hamster! Oh. Rest in peace, little hammy. Got a pretty tired bench to sit down on if you're pretty tired. Got another one over here. This is nice. Oh, you can't get to this one. Yeah, it's a little busted up anyway. Can I get up there? Negative. Wow, this is
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Don't read any
Like
reviews
the
except
stunning
this
triumph of
one.
games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
Wow.
Journal Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Wow.
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Aww. Look at this. Comparisons, too, are going to be woefully inadequate. Perhaps its closest cousin would be Dear Esther. Oh, it calls out Dear Esther. Wow. I have Dear Esther. I've been meaning to play it. With that call out, maybe we'll have to check that out. Oh, ooh, up or down? Down! Memory zone maintenance. Oh. It's locked. Well, bummer. Thought I heard squeaking. Maybe the hamsters come back to life. Is it? Some Minecraft going on here. Okay. Buttons. Person of the year. Oh, is that Stanley? And there's the woman who was staring at my dead corpse and then just kind of wandered off. Wow. This isn't like... Oh, there's red and blue doors. This isn't Easter eggs. This is just... I'm inside one giant Easter egg.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Oh.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
Okay.
It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest
Carpet
of time
textures,
collecting dust
yes.
in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Wow. Look at that. I'm being herded. I can't... Well, so much for that. There are boxes in the way.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Were they?
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Maybe we can. What's out this door? Nothing. Can I jump? Maybe I don't want to go to the serious room. That sounds a little serious. Alright, well, there's just the door we came in, I guess. Ha ha ha! Here we go. All right.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Well, there's a mop
What's
bucket.
this? What's down here?
You want a mop? I don't know what that is. Could be a light, but... Oh, yeah, it is a light. One light. All right. Well... Huh. Well, at least there's a drink machine down here. Busted. Oh. It's a little, It's a little foreboding, isn't it?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh, this will be
I can't
good.
even imagine what's been collecting down here.
I can.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
No. Wow, that's a lot. All right. Ah. Well, there's a recommended, but it's all blurred
Honestly,
out.
I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Unfunny.
Trying to be funny? I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
Dude.
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley parable.
You
But
could.
the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I haven't had a problem so far. Left or right? I guess it doesn't really matter because it seems to loop around. Alright, here we go. What else can we find down here? Can I drive this? Oh. Let's see. Alright. We got more reviews. This is a lot of reviews. I don't know. Some people leave reviews on games. Me, I play, and... What? Is it thundering? I should probably not hide in the big metal box. Not recommended. Oh, man. I don't even have an umbrella. I'll hide under here. There we go. Alright. Is it... Yeah, figures. But there's got to be another good review around here. So not recommended, not recommended. Oof. I don't even want to pull that sheet. There's a recommended. So, see, it's not all bad.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
Well, read this one.
To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Heyo.
Like a failure.
Oh.
Like I let these people down.
No.
Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Yeah, you can't please all the people all the time. And some people you can never please. They're just grumpy. So let's keep going then. Let's see what else we got. Wow. This is, yeah. Yeet.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Well,
I wish there was a skip button.
I don't need a skip button
skip button?
necessarily, but...
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment
Oh, it's
surely
sank.
couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable.
Whoa, whoa!
Today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay. Skip button.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what
Cool.
the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered.
Let's find out. Oh, hi.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Oh.
Of course, I happen to believe
That could have been
it was
interesting.
perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise.
All right,
Or
all right.
maybe a manifesto.
Okay. Wow.
Well there, sport. You
Hi.
really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
Yeah.
But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
I'm just seeing how
Perhaps
long he'll
that
go.
would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
Too late.
Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely.
All
Or
right,
perhaps-
skip. All right, let's see what
Okay,
happens.
welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Uh-oh.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, the door's
Where
gone.
did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
There was.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door.
Okay, that's that. Yeah.
Stanley!
What?
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every...
Yep.
Oh,
Skip.
Stanley, you're back.
Oh.
You're back.
Oh, my poor potted
Goodness,
plant.
I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
The plant died in only a week?
I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
I'm sorry.
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been.
Did
right?
you find me a door
Me
yet?
talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close.
You forced my hand. I had to push a button. Why is it so dark?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Thanks.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
Oh,
I
my
stopped
poor plant.
keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you.
No.
To begin with, there is...
I don't need to know. We're just gonna keep going. Oh, he's not even here now. I think he left. Yeah, that clock stopped ages ago. My poor little plant. Alright, let's push the button again. Maybe he'll come back. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, no. Push. Push the skip button. Hello? Thank you. That's
But
obnoxious.
they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful...
I knew he hadn't gone far, but he still hasn't found me a door. And now he's gone again. I wonder if there's anything behind the wall. There was, it was like a... Yeah, just a ladder. Water dripping in here now. How long does this part go?
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Oh,
end.
he's lost his little narrator mind.
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never...
Still no door, huh? All this time, and you haven't even found me a door. The clock's given up. Whoa. How long have we been gone? Might not need a door soon. Oh, my poor houseplant. Ooh, sunshine. Too bad I can't jump. Ugh. Alright, well maybe more of the building will collapse if we go forward and... Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Look at nature taking over. These trees are too small to climb, though, so I don't think I can get out. Look at the tiny little acorny things. If I make the trees bigger, can I climb the trees and get out? What just happened? Did I go backwards in time? Where are the plants? Oh dear. Are we in nuclear winter? Oh, this is not good. What was that? Oh, here, push a button. Oh no, the button's dead. With the... Hey, look! An exit. Can I push a button again? Don't need to now. I'm out of here. Oh, dear lord. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wow. There was water here at one point. Can I go up this building? Survey the land? I'm not surveying anything, apparently. Alright, I guess we'll just head towards some mountains or something. Here we go! Huh. This is gonna take a very long time. The narrator's gone, it's just little old me. Wow. Oh! Uh-oh. Did I die? I didn't die. I'm back in my office again. Wow. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
He sounds a little downtrodden this time, doesn't he? Alright. New content? Okay. I'll bite.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Oh, that's
Yes,
your sign.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Isn't it elevator? It's another elevator, isn't it? And we're loading. Oh, there we go. Oh, good. We didn't have to go through the whole showroom. It is an elevator. Ugh.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm
Okay.
very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Alright.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Is it? Can I play on this computer? Testing 2 printers at the same time. Can I answer the phone? Hello? Huh. Time to wake up. Alright. Ooh, an investor showcase. Very nice.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Wow.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation
Shush.
and long-term franchising potential.
Shush, I want to taste the sequel. Pyramid. Whiz Fizz? Yeah, I'm not drinking anything called Whiz Fizz. Yikes. Well, let's see what he's got here. He's got, some sticky notes. Locked door. Huh. Yep, alright. There's still nobody here, though, so... I mean, you can't polish a turd, and... New mug! Yeah! Time to wake up. Yeah. What? Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep on this, I guess. Bird! They're back. The 2 doors. Yeah. Boring sections of the chart. Cool. Red section of the chart. Yeah. Old and busted and new hotness. Alright. What we got? The color red. Alright. Oh, pardon me. My goodness. There's that fern again he told us to pay attention to earlier, but nothing ever happened with it. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably go with this one. The others are kind of meh. They're not bad. Ah, 2 Stanleys. But who gets to push the buttons? Ooh, nice glass
Now, to be
doors.
clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
Great.
But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Taste the sequel. Who took the red marker? Me. Wow. Alright, well, Crab, the ultimate sequel. I think these people are a little fixated. Well, I guess it would just be the narrator. He seems to be the only one involved in this. Okay. New features. What do we got? Wow. Go through the cattle path here. Is this it? Okay.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay. Oh, look, you've got merch. I saw the new content. This t-shirt is the best new feature. Oh. It's kind of a bummer. Reassurance Bucket. Bucket! Bucket!
A common
Ooh.
complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Where's the
You
bucket?
see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Give me the bucket.
Give it a try.
Give me the bucket. We have achieved bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
All right.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Well,
All this and
do the
more
benefits
await you
involve
in
a
the
way out of
Stanley
here?
Parable 2.
Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Guys, we have achieved bucket. Good. That was my main objective. All right. I feel so much better now.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Oh, they
There
should.
really should be an award if it isn't already.
I don't know if I want to go to the infinite hole yet. So let's see what else we have here. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Jump circle. Oh, did you make a new jump circle? With maybe more jumps? Oh, free new and easy achievement. You have attracted my squirrel brain. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. Ooh!
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well,
Yeah.
I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Ooh.
You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Okay. Yeah!
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Come on! Dang it! Ugh! So frustrating. Alright, fine. I didn't want your achievement anyway. Let's go see what else I've got.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Ooh, collectibles? Yeah. Collectibles. Can you find them? Maybe. Oh, wow. That's...
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
Yeah.
In Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Wow. Am I getting closer to this one? Because it looks like I am. What is going on down here? Look at all these... People are clamoring for it. Yeah! Alright. 1 of 6. Now. Jeez, now I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for the others.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Haven't made it to the jump circle yet. I guess that's this way. Oh, there it is. Oh. Still no jumps?
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Well,
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Lame. Just reset the jumps. Come on, you can do it. Reset the jumps. Obey the bucket. Fine. Didn't want to jump anyway. Alright, what do we have? We did collectibles. We did free achievement. I'm still not thinking we should do infinite hole. Ooh. That's new. Settings world champion? Okay. Closed. Ah. Da-da-da. Taking my bucket for a walk. Gonna go to whatever's in here that's new. Huh. Epilogue.
Would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Yes.
Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Alright. Well, no pressure. Hear your name in the game.
For
Okay.
the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
To be
And
able
of
to
course,
jump.
The first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
Ooh.
Isn't that wonderful?
Well, yeah, if it works.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever
Wow.
name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
All right,
Okay,
fine.
Here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine
Okay.
yourself
I
living
am
as
Jim.
Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Sure.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Wow.
Yes! You
Wow.
see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
All right. Only to amuse you.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Wow. All right. Well, I guess that was something. No, you really don't need all this stuff. I mean, we were having fun, right? I do
suppose
appreciate the
could allow
bucket.
only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable too. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Oh, that carpet. What? 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 Hey, that's it. Oh, that's just a picture. I guess we'll do office decorations and infinite hole.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one.
Oh.
I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Neither. Those are very strange. No. Hey, I was promised an infinite hole. Well... Happy 12th birthday step-niece. It's oddly specific. Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday step-niece it is.
That's not what... Fine, I'm never giving you my opinion again.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with...
No, it's too late.
I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Yeah, too late. We're going to the infinite hole. Whatever that is. I think it's this way. Alright, we're back in Balloon Land. Don't care what the narrator says. I have my bucket. Huh. Okay. Why is there an infinite hole? By the way? Just wondering. Wow.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Holy moly.
This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
But why would... I mean... Why? I don't want to fall forever. What if I get bored of falling? Alright, well, I got my bucket, so I can't regret anything. Whee!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now
no.
Since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
You did put a button in, right? Oh, G? I don't know. I'm kind of having fun.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer,
Whee!
but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Whee!
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Whee! Busy having fun. Is it really?
Stanley, I don't
Is
know
it
quite
really
how
an
to say this
infinite hole?
tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a
What?
very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh!
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
Yeah!
Stanley.
All
I'm
the
a liar and
butts.
a cheat, and you're so clever.
Darn
Look,
Skippy.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Ha ha!
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
All I said was
Why don't we just
whee!
put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite. Then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Okay.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
My goodness. Alright, well. I think we've pretty much seen all the ideas at this point, haven't we? Well, that's still blocked off. Whoa. Were those windows there before? Da 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 da. I guess we'll hit the exit because I think we've seen everything. Wish I had a sprint button. Let's see, the jump circle. Yep, this map. Free achievement. We've seen the... Yep. Yeah, we've seen everything. Okay. Let's go. To the exit. Well, thank you for this. This was insightful and something.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yes.
Ready to move on now?
Yes. It's kind of creepy. Yep, let's go. It's, what is this? What's going on here?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
Okay.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Are you ready?
I don't think
Here
I
it
am.
is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Yay! Wow.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
I mean, the
Hold
jumps
on.
are
Let
back
me do
up.
A different
It's
arrangement.
the...
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Alright, do it.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
That one
I
had
wanted
2
more than
buckets.
anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own.
Aw.
They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Oh, of
With
course.
respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
I don't know.
I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
Oh,
A
lordy.
title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2."
Are you going to put it in Comic
Let's see
Sans?
if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay. You show me. I don't know, that's kind of creepy. Yikes. Oh, no. That's, Woo! Okay, let's see what happens, because that was not pleasant.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company
the
in a big
balloons.
building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk,
Yep.
telling him
Yep.
what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Well, the balloons were a nice
And
touch.
then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Stanley
Something he would
Parable
never quite
2.
forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him
the balloons.
instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Bye.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, let's find some stuff, I guess. So technically there should be like some little Stanleys around
All
here.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, the bucket! Bucket!
Stanley
Thank
picked up the bucket.
you! That's what I need, the bucket. That's an odd place to put one of those little rope things. That's an odd place to put a balloon. Okay. I've got a bucket now. Let's do this. Oh.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Should I? Sure. I've got the bucket. Come on, bucket. Let's do this. Alright, no one's here.
Still
Again.
no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Yes.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
I don't know. At least I have my bucket. Oh yeah, then. Alright, broom closet. We'll head up the stairs. Did we
Coming to
ever
a
go...
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Did we ever go down the stairs? Oh, creepy. I think we did at one point. Well, let's see what happens if we go up the stairs. Here we go. Going up the stairs with my bucket. The beige pages. Alright, now. Here we are
Stepping
again.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Not really.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Darn straight.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The
Yay.
bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he
Kitty.
didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Come on, bucket.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Woohoo!
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Why is it
Was
so
the
dark?
bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
It's gotta be. I love my bucket. Oh, alright. Let's keep going. Because this took us before to the, hey, collectible.
Found one of them. One
Yeah.
of Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You
Yeah.
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I'm savoring. Thanks. Alright, so that was great. I'll keep it in my bucket. Oh, I tried to push up, but down was the only option. Now, this was originally where we ended up, wasn't it?
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
This is my emotional
The bucket
support
is here
bucket.
for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Oh, good. Holy cats! That's not very safe. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Escape! Oh, it's a big fan. Whee!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Are you sure? I don't know. I think
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
I love that the bucket now has sentience. Oh. I don't know. It looks like there might be something down there. Yeet! Ah! Oops. Whee! Ow. Where am I? Oh, that's right. I'm at the chompy crushy things.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be.
Oh.
To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But
Well,
what
yeah,
use
yeah.
is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself. And he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
Never! I love my
Farewell,
bucket.
Stanley.
Bucket power! Yeah! Oh, see? See, look at that.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
No! My bucket! Hey, wait a minute. My bucket's free! Let's go. Let's get out of here. Yeah!
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest.
It did.
It was a glorious bucket to behold.
It really was. Long live bucket. Oh. Wow. Till dear.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him?
Oh,
Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Shush! I'm allowed to take the dang bucket. Ooh, Inferno bucket. Ooh. No one can control a bucket. Challenge accepted. I want my bucket. Stress bucket. Oh. Okay. But where's my bucket? Maybe... Bucket? Yeah, it says welcome to the grand exhibit, but it's not all that... Oh! It's up there! Bucket! How do I get up there? I gotta get up there. Are there stairs? Negative. What if I go this way? Go up the stairs to the bucket. Yeah, alright. Oh, look at Ancient Bucket Society. Gotta keep going up. I'm gonna get that bucket back. Because it's
No
mine.
man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
You're crazy. Oh no. I'm getting the bucket. I wish I could jump. Yeah, bucket!
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die.
What?
Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
And there we go. The game will reset and I'll take the bucket again. Oh. See? Here I am. Alright, y'all. There's a couple more endings for the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Or if you prefer, the Stanley Parable 2. Who knows? Maybe I'll go through and see what other endings we haven't gotten to yet. And if you could feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. How many endings have you guys gotten so far? I think there are 20 total. And I've completely lost track of how many we've found through these 2 playthroughs so far. So maybe there'll be more. Who knows? Until then, bye.